Hello, welcome back to Hearts DDD. It must be so weird for people watching me live, just being like bye and goodbye and bye and hello again. But yeah, I want to cut a new key. I give every single one of them some kind of just new name. This was the latest one, Komori, just because K and Omori. Sitacto, because I tried to just give it an X and then try to make an anagram with an X. Tox Wither, like toxic and wither, and also totally doesn't become anything if you take out the ox. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think everyone just does this. Do they? I kinda do it just because, well, if I am streaming here and I just want to create more content and stuff, I think it will be very awesome for myself to just, you know, nail it first try and then upload it to YouTube and make it... This is not helpful at all. Yeah, moving spark is basically just a kamikaze attack. Not gonna make any jokes with that. The only thing that I don't really like about this is that, well, it's too often that you have to spam a lot of flow motion attacks to move on with the story. You can go with the other route, but it doesn't feel as powerful or encouraging just to go with, you know, the lower damaging attacks. Like, why would you? This makes no sense. There's one chest here. Yeah, I remember this. I gotta admit, there is another weakness, is that the game sometimes just tries to give you this empty room to play with, but it kinda ends up just becoming like a weakness because it's empty too, and I don't think everyone appreciates that. But well, it could be worse. It could be like 358 days where it's both empty and bad exploration. Sorry, but game, I do appreciate the story, but the gameplay was just freaking painful. Yeah, flow motion attack is freaking OP in this game, and Balloon Raw is one. It was thing that I didn't use. I don't think you will believe me if I said that I didn't beat Julius without that. Who is Julius? You will see soon enough. Yeah, it's weird to see. That's why when I read the comment, I totally try to put a little more context into it so people do know what I'm talking about. But otherwise, well, it's just like it's like I'm talking to some kind of imaginary friends. You get what I'm saying? First try is very annoying. It's like those flyer. But it's actually dangerous because you cannot get easily away. But when you get some stuff down, it becomes very easy. For me it was very easy. I don't know if I still got this part to do it correctly. Come on, just allow me to... Oh, I can. Never mind. And... transport. And now it just becomes passive and allows me just to travel. But I want to use it. I want to explore. It is easy for me if you use Riku. If you use Sora, well, good luck. Riku has one thing, and it's that he can use a Dark Barrier, that is basically a 360 block. Sora, on the other hand, he got the short end of the stick. he just goes wild. The best advice I could give is that if you block his big combo and hit a counter attack after that, you should basically just stagger him for a few seconds, and then you can basically just redo that many times. Because he's kind of like lingering wheel in the fact that he doesn't like to be interrupted or not do damage with his attacks. He will redo them as many times as it takes until they are successful. So you can make him go into a loop, or at least that's how it happened to me. So I don't know if it will be the same experience for everyone. I don't expect it to be. Getting better at this. I also use Balunga. Not Balunga. No, yeah, Balunga. The one where you get the giant ball of balloons. But I didn't spam it too much. The one that I spammed more it was the Hero command. The most annoying part of the fight, I would say, is that you kind of just slow motion when you dodge away from the boss. So if he's attacking from here, you can drop to the, I don't know, back. And this happens. And it takes like a second for you to regain your footing. And the thing is that he will take the opportunity and freaking demolish you. He will totally just kill you with that. So yeah, I can see why people really hate the battle. I myself didn't have too much trouble, so... Well, I did have trouble, but I learned the fight, 100%. It was my second super boss failed after Data Roxas. Data Book Roxas to this. And that's not a thing that I want to do again. The whole concept of 99 floors is ugh. I don't hate Recovered, but like every single Kingdom Hearts game is like tough love. Like you care about these games, you want to play them again, but then you go to play them and you're like, I want to go to the easy route, I don't want to make stuff harder for me. Makes sense? I think makes sense. Like, I don't think anyone, or well, most sane people won't play this game without using flow motion at all for combat. There is people always seeking themselves a challenge, and I respect that, I like that. I like people actually trying to break the game and do more, but for me, I want the experience to be enjoyable.
Kill some time till I get back.
Whatever. I don't like your personal bodyguards. You sure you want to just go?
Glad I get to fight more than boredom.
We can also just play with our gym leaders, you know, we have time. Talking of which, I should play with them. I don't have a... No, what are you doing here? I don't want you. I don't really meet this cat, but it's basically because, well, I don't really get much help from him. Oh, by the way, well, I'll tell you by the end. It's just that I don't know if you know how to play Kingdom Hearts 358 in HD like I did. No, no, you are not. Oh my god, there's a lot of 3 meters around. If I only could get a little help from my dream universe by getting a link, you know. Ugh, this... I hit the owl as an enemy, as an ally this is awesome. Well, did you use the normal Desmium emulator? You know, the one that is just version 11 or 12 or stuff like that? I didn't. I got a special version of the emulator that is called XR something. I think it's like X432R. And after that, I got some configuration done and it was just racing. The audio didn't escape, but the cutscenes that are not in game, they tend to kinda glitch from time to time.
What?
He said stay there.
Sam!
He kinda just forgot about you.
Who's this?
I'm Riku. Sam and I were on our way to the portal.
Come with us.
Where are we headed?
The portal. But we need a solar sailor. There's one in the underground docks.
Do you really trust Sam? He was about to ditch you. Yeah, that was such a dick move.
Your disc. Dad. It's gone.
It is.
Good move.
She's stable.
Oh, it's a program.
We have to go back. Clue will use it to reach the outside world. I can stop him from destroying it if you just let me do this.
But what do you mean stable? She looks like she's in a coma.
Do now.
I don't know. Nothing. We do nothing. Be still. Wait.
Huh?
We can hop a solar sailor. A full-on sprint to the portal. We can beat Clue there.
You can?
Let's get her out of here.
Well, jokes on them. I am real, they are not. But still, kind of a dick move. Since this is a representation of their actual personas, well, shame on them, I guess. I'm not playing. There, I'm about to die. Yeah, when you're about to die, you just don't go and be like, oh, this is fair, this is how you prepare. No, you go with the most BS kind of tactic. Also, where was I coming from? I'm missing a chest. I should also talk about the other games. Well, wait, this is the way to go forward or backwards? Alright, I have the recipes. Wolf Lover and a Scarglow. I think a Scarglow is the snail. Huh. Traveling fancy and stuff like that. I'm missing green figments. And Yeah, this is the only thing that I have very low of. I can totally do something, as in make a new spirit. I was thinking that basically, well, I'm kind of disappointed in the future of Square Enix. Not that I hate them, but more on the ground that they're just going way too much into mobile. I really want you, Katanuki, you will be mine. Oh, you were my main on the 3DS version, but I don't... Should I get Fruit Cat? Because with Fruit Cat, I don't have the normal version, so... You know what? Yeah. And I will include Sparkra, because Sparkra is freaking bullshit. It's F tier command. So, like I'm saying, you got the entire thing. And then you see the status coming out of the characters and you're like, oh, so it's a gacha game. So you're supposed to pay a lot of money just to get damage, and they will just scale everything into being just like raid enemies. It's not like you will have fun, it will just be like a drag, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I was about to make a... No, I've... Ensaladito. I wanted to say ensaladito, like ensalada, which means basically salad in Spanish, because it's a fruit salad cat. I cannot rename them, can I? Frick. But that means you are out of my party. Sorry, I always just give you hate. But we have good times. Yeah. Like the time you die, and the time where you basically just did nothing to help me, and the time you gave me Time Bomb, which just actually did nothing to me. Now Komori Bat here. Yeah, that's a good boy. Uh-huh. Can I get here? This is treasure magnet. Not bad, not awesome either. Well, just go, I guess. Not even then you have anything to give me. Combo Plus. The thing is that the combo plus on these games just don't work. They don't work. The longer you go into a combo, the more opportunities for the enemies to just break you and then turn things against you. Well, you're out. I'm sending you with a lot of love, you know? No, we hate. And for the cat, it has a lot of useful things. Yeah, use a super remitter. Tundara as a first command. Do I want to change the color of any of my remitters? Fruit Cat is already perfect. I want to make you purple, but not too much. Maybe I... Never mind. I think they are all perfect. I got a new friend. And I got new commands. Like Visora. And... Circle Raid. Yeah. Good stuff. This is just an upgrade. Come on, why can't the school noise be better? I love the design of this thing. Everything else looks just beautiful here. Ah, such a tease. Of what it could have been.
Yeah.
Rico agrees. He always agrees. He my friend. Yeah, it just goes so hard. It's not even overly designed. It's not a mess like some other Keyblades, where they try to make things interesting but make too much things into the design. No, it's like not too hard on the eyes, but it still looks very cool and it's very representative of the world. Well, world of the series it comes from. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, I gotta admit, I do like the fact that this thing, it sounds like a bell when you are hitting the enemies. If I can destroy the turrets, new paths will open for me. But, well, I'm being attacked by many things, so... Switch, auto-destruct is the one that I want. Here. Some of them open paths, others don't. Cool. I'm open to be killed. I love this game. Nah, I don't hate it. It's the first time in life I can just count that this happened to me. I never been bullshit before out of life so hard as now. And you see, kids, this is why you only see slow motion, so you can get back to the places you want instead of just spending a lot of time. He's actually... never mind. Bye. Oh right, I have the air recovery. I should also put it on Riku. Ow. You are one of the turrets that I actually care about. Okay, so the turrets that open new paths will have auto-destruct. And the ones that don't will have self-destruct. Oh, that's what I'm thinking so far. No more spirits. Body spirits, I mean. Unlock. This game did so much things right, but the combat is always the thing that Kingdom Hearts kinda just doesn't get a balance on. I think this is my main problem with Kingdom Hearts. That it does... It's the thing that they said. They did so many things right, but then you came to the combat. And the combat is like, feels like, man. Like it's kinda fun, but it's nothing too... It's nothing too... like complicated most of the time, except to Kingdom Hearts 2, which basically you can use the reaction command to actually play with the enemy too. Counter Rush, they give you a lot of options, but it doesn't mean that the game is like... It gives you lots of options, but the options it gives is like half-baked, I think. This makes sense, doesn't? Because like, for example, 358 days, they have a freaking shitload of weapons, but you only will ever use some of them, and there is a lot of options, but many of them aren't good at all. So what even go there? It's like they don't have any balance on the combat, and that's the issue. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Kingdom Hearts 2 when I got into the combat. It was very hard to start, but then it was very easy to predict and play with what the enemy was doing. Like, it was like that old sumo or karate saying, like use the power of your enemy against them. Counter Rush, Counter Aura. Basically just press block and then press attack. Yeah. So block, Counter Aura, and aerial recovery. So you think Kingdom Hearts 3 has a good combat? Well, I'm getting my hopes up again. After everything mean that people have said about the game. So I'll just have to wait and see. I am very close. I just have to beat this game, Fragmentary Passage, and then it's just Kingdom Hearts 3. And maybe, just maybe, if I pace everything well, maybe I will see a glimmer of Kingdom Hearts 4 being on the horizon. Maybe, unless they pull a Kingdom Hearts 3 with a 6-year development. But yeah, that's kind of a big issue, isn't it? They tend to reveal games way too early. Well, we wanted it to be revealed, but then they don't give a release date, and then we have to wait forever. Well, they didn't give a release date, did they? Because I haven't seen anyone talking like, oh, it's August and stuff like that. No. So people think that Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best. Well, I can't certainly say why. Like, once you get into the combat, there's so many things to do. No release date. I was kinda fearing that. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse. For example, if they say 2025, and then they just change the date, it will be worse or better? Because people will expect something, but then they will change the date. People having no certainty at all. It means also kind of that is like despair-inducing. Well, it's not the correct word, but I'm trying to say it feels kind of bad not knowing if it will come in this century. But it also is good that you know you don't get your hopes up for something that might not even be released this decade. Oh, frick this. I should link more often. After all, this is supposed to give me a lot of power from my attacks. I just that I don't become invincible with this code on that, because there's enemies like this freaking owl. They just keep attacking without caring for anything in the world. But Kingdom Hearts 3 has new stuff, doesn't it? Well, no, wait, I'll just get there and then I'll see everything. But I haven't seen many people talk about the combat. I did have some conversations with other people about the combat of Kingdom Hearts. And to be honest, I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but I kinda wish they went with one of the studios that they have worked before in Square Enix, Platinum Games. Yeah, I know people kinda talk about them a lot, but it's for a good reason. If people has even played Nier or Automata, Nier Automata, not or Automata, Nier Automata, or Bayonetta, you will get a good feel for what they are doing. It's very fast-paced combat, it's very engaging, and it's hard, but it's very rewarding to learn. Like, it never feels like there is a lot of bullshit. Of course, there is stuff like lava pools on the ground, but the game just feels coherent, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. And I would like them to give it one try. Like, one try ever, like in the entire life cycle of Kingdom Hearts. Just once. And if they succeed, then just go to that route more often. But as we are now, the combat is always kinda bland. It's just like there.
Is she gonna make it?
I don't know.
But didn't you write her code?
Some of it.
Didn't you say she was stable?
The rest is just beyond me.
She's an ISO.
ISO?
A whole new life form. Korra is the last ISO.
From what I
You
know,
created them?
an ISO is it's a
They
GBA.
manifested like a flame. They weren't really from anywhere. The conditions were right, and they came into being.
No, a
For
GameCube.
centuries, we've dreamed of a pure existence beyond our own. I found them in here, like flowers in a wasteland. They were spectacular. Everything I'd hoped to find in the system. Control, order, perfection. None of it meant a thing. The ISOs, they were gonna be my gift to the world. There.
Did you?
Good as new. It's gonna take a while for our system to reboot.
So what happened to your gift?
Clue happened. He was built to create the perfect system, but endless potential can never, ever be fully realized. Clue saw the ISOs as an imperfection, so he destroyed them.
He screwed up.
No, he's me. I
What?
screwed it up. Chasing after perfection, chasing after what was right in front of me. Right in front of me.
He's me, he
You're too hard
says.
for one thing, and you miss everything else. And then, the people around you get hurt in the process. Like Xehanort. His single-minded thirst for answers created Ansem. We all have a little of that curiosity in us. So if we're not careful, any one of us could create an Ansem. Great! They found us!
We've been put on a new course.
So yeah, an ISO, as long as I know, as far as I know. It's like a disk file for some consoles as a program, and this means that she's like his daughter, and he's like a god who just created the world and they sprung from it.
Goodbye.
Cora!
No, wait!
You can still move, you know.
She's removing herself from the equation.
We can't just let her go.
Yeah,
Rico, you have a freaking keyblade, just move.
No. Hold on, Sam. What about getting you to the portal? You shut them down from the outside.
But Cora comes first. And we still have to get back your disc.
Sam, if you chase two rabbits, you won't catch either.
if this is a father-son thing, I won't butt in. But we should probably get back that disc at least, before Clue uses it to destroy the outside world. Come on, Sam.
Well, it's not like he can. He's in a
Meet me on the
dream.
flight deck and get us some wheels.
Wheels? What's your plan?
I'm a user. I'll improvise. Riku, I gotta save Cora too.
I know. We will.
The dish should be somewhere on the throne ship. I saw it dock here earlier. Over there.
All right.
Oh, it's getting late for me. Sorry. But here I am, the video. It's been 37 minutes already, so goodbye.